Welcome back to my channel. This is Akilah James coming to you with another video. Today I want to talk to you about Canada. Okay, so I've officially moved out of Arizona and I'm looking for another place to live. Of course, New York is always on my radar, but let's try another state. I've tried other states before, I didn't make a vlog, but I'd say Canada is really close to New York. The flight is only like an hour and 15 sometimes, an hour and 30 max. And it's pretty close to the North America. It's in North America, right? So it's definitely an option. Let's talk about what do I like about Canada, what I do not like about Canada. But I don't really want to make it like a pros and cons kind of video. I just want to highlight the things that I love about Canada and highlight my concerns about me personally moving to Canada. Now, one concern, which is a high concern and a big concern, is what? It's too cold. I mean, snowing, falling everywhere. It's very, very cold. Not that New York is not cold, but Canada sees like almost negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which of course they are on Celsius, but they always see negative. Their winters are mostly negative, which for me, I am definitely a warm baby, not a cold baby. So I don't think Canada Goose, which is very expensive, can help me. I think being inside in the winters will help me much more than being outside. So for sure, the cold is serious. Right now it's not even like at its prime cold, and it's like gently cold, and I'm freezing. Don't get me wrong, I don't have the proper garments. I don't have a jacket. I don't have a winter jacket, I'd say. But I'd say like in New York, like this can last me, like the garments that I have on, which I have on a trucker jacket, I have on a hoodie inside, I have on a blazer inside, that can get me by like 50 degrees. 40 even. It's feeling like 32 here, and it's not even 32. So, you know what I mean? And then mix it with the wind. It's crazy. So the cold is definitely something I'm not feeling, right? So number two, the next biggest thing, okay? Because remember, I'm a tennis player. I like to play tennis. I like to coach tennis. That's my speed, right? Other than talking to you guys. So number two is the indoor facilities. The indoor facilities are difficult to get in if you're not a member in a lot of places. So I've already looked at different indoor facilities to just hit. Okay, like in New York, you can hit at different places even if you're not a member. Maybe you'd have to get another person who is a member, but sometimes you don't. You can just go there and hit without being a member. Canada, like Toronto specifically, you have to kind of be a member. Like you can't just go to any facility and hit, which is interesting because, you know, other places you can, and other places are also outside. Like if you go to Florida, it's outside. If you go to Georgia, it's outside, which obviously the weather has a major part to play. But it is kind of difficult because the indoor facilities here are quite expensive. So there's a couple of places that do not charge a lot of money for you to go and play, but there are places that can. So I'm sure obviously if you work at the facility, you'll be fine. But if not, you know what I mean? So that's a big deal. Indoor facilities are kind of complicated here, okay? There's a few that do allow people who aren't members to partake in their facility, but there's also a few, probably more than a few, where you can't even indulge, okay? So that is a major thing. Which comes to number three. Apparently the rent out here is sky high. It's skyrocket. It's rocking high. Like downtown for a one bedroom could be like 28, or I don't know if I'm accurate, but this is word of mouth also. Downtown could be like, for a two bedroom, it could be like 28 Canadian, which I still gotta figure out the conversion, okay? A one bedroom could be like 2,000 easy Canadian. I still gotta figure out the conversion, but it's given expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's given expensive. I think when I was buying a shirt the other day, it was like 70 Canadian and it was like 50 bucks US, or like 51 something. So let's go with 52 US is like 70 Canadian. Come on Canada, like come on. The cold, the tennis, the rent now, but the food is supposed to be good. Mind you, I have not been downtown Toronto in a while, so I am excited to see how that plays out. So come with me on my journey today to go downtown Toronto to see if this is the place to be. All right, see ya. Stay tuned. Timbits. to downtown Toronto. I've had those little Tim Hortons tidbits, which I completely do not like. They're super sweet, actually. The coffee was not too bad, but definitely I don't have to have those tidbits. I'll have the coffee again, but a small size because, I don't know, it was kind of sweet. So it gives me like Dunkin' Donuts feel. Sorry, Canadians, but you know, it's not. I like the coffee way better, way better. So I definitely go back for the coffee, but not those tidbits. Anyways, I'm downtown Toronto, right by the marina, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty peaceful. Not a lot of people are here, a lot of birds, a lot of boats. So that's super dope to see. So let's see the city. Let's see these buildings and what they're made of. Right now, the scenery is amazing, and I'm excited to see the rest of it. I love the foliage that I'm getting here because right now is October. So I'm loving it. Come on this journey. Let's walk it out. Let's walk it out. This is Eden Center. It's also downtown. It's a place where people come and shop. Really artsy. The ice skating rink is across the street, which is really nice. And it's giving vibes. I do feel the New York feel a little bit, which is nice, just on a lesser tone. Of course, not a lot of people right now in the city, but I do feel that New York feel. So I love that. But again, it's cold. It's getting cold, and we're by water over here. So it will get very cold. I also want to say the buildings here are pretty tall and pretty. The architecture is pretty nice and they look nice. It's coming on evening time right now. I can see it glowing. There's also a lot of homeless people out here now because of the situation Canada is having. So also keep that in mind. But again, New York has a lot of homeless people too. So hey, right now I can see everything that's going on here. I will say, going into the mall, I went shopping. The clothes are way cheaper, or at least a lot bit cheaper for me here than in New York City. Yes, it is. Zara is cheaper here, and I would say I went to Zara today. They had a lot of nice pieces that I didn't get, but they were very nice and artsy, and it was for the season. So right now we're in fall. They had really nice pieces. Like there was this jacket for like $100 Canadian, which is about $80 US, which is not bad for Zara. Then I went into Uniqlo, even like Louis Vuitton, even Tory Burch, like H&M. They are very much so reasonable. So I will say that is a plus for living here. Now I don't know, I'd have to check out the rest of the Canada to see if I'm interested, but for right now, it's a maybe. I'm not sure. So let's see the rest of Canada. Would you move here? What are your reasons for moving here as well? Let me know. Now I finished my journey downtown, and I could say that I really enjoyed the day. As you saw, stay tuned for the rest of my videos to see where I decide to end up. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for more videos, you already know. Bye!